Zach Yoga here, Yoga Science. We are talking about the four elements. In our last videos, we went into how the algorithmic spiraling wave of life moves and generates life. Well, it generates life using, and generates the four elements. All human beings, animals, creatures, plants have these four elements in it: earth, air, fire, earth, air, and water. Excuse me. And they are in all things. So we looked at the spiraling wave form, wave of life. It moves that way if you look at it from the side. And if you look at it straight on like a bird's eye view, like you're looking down at a tree, it's a spiral. It's a moves out like that if you're looking at this wave from that angle. So now we are looking the bird's eye view of say a tree, or looking straight on a flower, and you can see how the arcs of energy move from, this is the 0 point, and these perimeters here is the peak point of the waves as they move around. So when we talk about the four elements, it'll create it this way. Here's one arc, and then it goes out to its peak point, and it comes back to the 0 point. And then it moves up, and it goes to its peak point, and then back to the 0 wave, and then it moves back out to a peak point, and then back to the 0. And these would be let's call this element fire. So here is the cardinal fire, or generating fire. Here's the fixed fire, and here is the mutable fire. See the three stages with this amplitude, and here's a 0 amplitude, and here's the peak amplitude out here. So let's go to the next one. This is fire. Let's go to earth. Sends out an arc of energy, comes back into the 0 point, sends out another arc of energy, comes out to the peak point, back to the 0, and then sends out another arc of energy back to the 0. And then we have our earth. That's cardinal earth. This is fixed earth, and this is mutable earth elements. And then so on. We go on to our next element. We go into air. So air sends out to the peak, back to the 0 point, coming out again, back to its peak, back to the 0 point, and then coming back out again to its peak, and then back to the 0 point, and we have air in balance. You see, it goes out in all three for balance. That's how things grow. If it was out of balance, it wouldn't grow and it wouldn't generate. It would become it would disintegrate. But to keep life going, it needs to happen in balance. So now we're on our water element, and it shoots out an arc to the peak, back to the 0 point. Then it shoots out an arc back to the peak, back to the 0 point. And it shoots out an arc back to its peak, and then back to its 0 point. And then we have water. So we have here the fire, earth, air, and water happening in balance with their cardinal, fixed, and mutable elements, or divisions, or deacons, whatever terms you want. We'll start narrowing down the terms and use deacons instead of divisions, so we can have a singular language right now. And that's the four elements and how they get developed in the wave of life, the organic wave, spiraling organic wave of life.